In fair Verona, there lived a young man by the name of David, who struggled with discipline of the self. Though he possessed great ambition and lofty goals, he found himself constantly succumbing to temptation and distraction. One day, in his hour of need, he sought counsel from a wise old man, known to many as Ben. "My good sir," David implored, "I am plagued by an inability to restrain myself. I have dreams and aspirations, yet I find myself constantly waylaid by my own desires. What can I do to acquire discipline of the self?" Ben, whose eyes shone with the wisdom of years, responded with a gentle smile. "Ah, young David, discipline of the self is a journey that begins with the practice of self-control. You must learn to resist the temptations and distractions that threaten to derail you from your goals." David was dubious. "But how am I to accomplish such a feat?" he asked, his voice tinged with frustration. Ben leaned forward, his eyes fixed upon David's. "It begins with small steps," he said. "Let us say that you wish to cultivate healthier habits. When dining with companions, resist the temptation to indulge in fried and greasy fare. Instead, choose a wholesome and nutritious option. This may seem insignificant, but it is a crucial step in exercising self-control." David, though hesitant, resolved to heed Ben's advice. Over the ensuing weeks, he made small efforts to practice self-control. He forced himself to wake up promptly in the morning and engage in productive activities, rather than allowing himself to languish in sloth. He sacrificed his leisure time for the sake of pursuing his dreams, neglecting mindless pursuits in favor of self-improvement. Though the journey was arduous, David found that it grew easier with each passing day. He was proud of himself for the progress he had made, and he felt the stirrings of hope within his heart. He was finally making progress towards his goals, and it was all due to the discipline he was cultivating within himself. In the end, David learned that self-discipline was a skill that could be honed through the practice of self-control. By resisting small temptations and distractions, he found himself gradually growing more capable of resisting greater ones. His self-discipline had allowed him to make great strides towards his aspirations, and he felt renewed in his determination to pursue them to the fullest.